Hey everybody, making a new video here. I own a 1997 Acura Integra GS non-VTEC 5-speed, which is the 3-door model. Great car. Just actually turned 150,000 miles. It's in perfect shape. Anyways, the point of the video is I'm installing a hitch on this thing because I bought a little trailer to tow the 400EX back and forth to the trail. So yeah, I bought this hitch, which I bought this from eTrailer.com. It's a draw tight, and there's all the parts there to hook it up. And just looking over under the car here, this is obviously closest to the bumper, and I just wanted to show you these parts here that line up where the bolts are going to be going through. It's going to be hard to make this video just because I'm by myself, but it bolts whatever you want to call this. I call it a frame rail, even though I know it's a unibody, and it bolts to the whatever the heck, freaking grab bar, so snatch point, whatever the heck you want to call it. But yep, there's the hitch. Well, first things first here, we're going to have to slide this piece into the frame rail, and this nut up into the frame rail so that the bolt can go up through in between the hitch and the actual nut here and clamp it down. So as you can see here in the photo, there's that nut and there's that washer, spacer, shim, whatever you want to call it, and here's the frame rail, and then you can see that little horseshoe, the hitch, and the lock, washer, and bolt. I'm going to use a little bit of thread locker just to protect the threads, so if I ever need to take this hitch off, it does weigh 18 pounds, so if I ever go on a long trip and I'm not towing anything, I'm probably going to take the hitch off. It's only 3 bolts, so, but yeah, I just wanted to make that clear exactly what's happening, because I'm pretty certain I'm not going to be able to film and put this thing up there at the same time. So okay, if you're mounting this up, I learned a quick lesson here. The best thing to do is, it comes with a U-bolt, and the best thing to do is start that first, because if you try to do the side mounts first, they're extremely difficult. This hitch only weighs 18 pounds, but it's awkward. So the best thing to do is get that U-bolt started. Now keep in mind, sorry, there's one of these guys slid up in the frame rail, and you can kind of see it in there. As I move this around, you can see it in there. So that's actually getting sandwiched between the frame rail and one of these guys. Now, if I can find the one that I have, yeah, it's right here. I had to bend it in order to get it up in there. So the best way to do it is bend it, slide it up in there, and I don't know if this is coming up on the video, but there, line it up and then start your bolt. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so I got the bolt in, and it's not tightened up. I got the hitch still pretty loose because, remember, the horseshoe thing has to go in between the hitch and the frame rail. So if I can get some slack in here, stick it up in there, and I think I'm just going to line it up so it's flush, because it doesn't really make much sense to go that way. Just get it in there, and the good thing is, because that extra tail here coming off the nut hangs out, you don't have to hold that when you tighten this up. So I'm going to work on the other side now. Okay, and here it is. It's mounted up. Let's see, these suckers are torqued to 75 foot-pounds. The U-bolt bolts are 20, and the other one there, and it's kind of tricky getting these tabs up in there, holding in there, and trying to get the big bolts in. But if you start with the U-bolt first and leave it somewhat loose so you can move the hitch around, it goes not too bad. So I'm going to start on the wiring now, and that sucker's, I mean, that's pretty solid. That's only towing a small little 4x6 trailer with a 388 pound four-wheeler on it wet, so it doesn't need too much. But yeah, let's get started on that wiring. Okay, now for the wiring, it's pretty simple. There's the trailer connector right there, and there's this connector here which plugs into the taillight harness, and to find that, that's real simple. Inside, passenger side, back panel, and as if you were going to change the taillight, just grab hold of your side panel, pull that off, and right in there, taped up, is where you're going to tap into. So, in this end here, plugs right into there. If I can find the right end. Let me see here. Okay. Hang on here. Yeah, just like that. And then you can just screw this here. They include a little tab there, and they include a little self-tapping screw to secure this down, and or you can use the double-sided tape there as well, and you're all set. It's all wired. So pretty simple, pretty painless, which is pretty good. And well, that's how it's all set up. Does it protrude very much? Let's take a look. Just enough for towing. So it looks good. And well, guys, I hope this video was helpful. And if you have a Acura Integra 97, I mean, these cars are kind of, I guess, becoming rare because they're getting beat to death. Or people are turning them into show cars, you know, not wanting to tow. But this car gets excellent gas mileage, and I plan on using it just for very simple towing, things like, you know, a four-wheeler or a jet ski. So I hope this video was helpful. Thanks for watching.